What is an architecture group liaison?
An Architecture Group Liaison is a member of the GS1 Architecture Group designated to a GS1 Global Standards Management Process Work Group.
Are they spies?
No.
Are they GS1 Global Standards Management Process Work Group police?
No.
Are they like United Nations ambassadors?
No.
Are they community helpers?
Getting closer.
Will the architecture group liaison issue a ticket for non-conformance to the architecture principles?
Not really.
What exactly do architecture group liaisons do?
Foremost, Architecture Group Liaisons are members of GS1 Global Standards Management Process Work Groups, so they participate and contribute to work group deliverables. They also provide the Architecture Group with the high-level status of the work group and raise any potential GS1 architecture principle issues. And they work with other Architecture Group members to identify mitigating actions to help solve the issues within the work group.
Who are the architecture group liaisons?
These guys. There's an Architecture Group Liaison for each of the GS1 Global Standards Management Process Work Groups. There's a rota for each of the Architecture Group Liaisons to report back to the Architecture Group in turn. But of course, if there is an urgent need to discuss anything from any of the work groups, this can happen at any time.
How do the liaisons update the architecture group on work group progress?
This is done via a standard template that includes the latest workgroup scorecard, a summary of the workgroup progress, and any potential architecture principle concerns that may arise. Most concerns can be dealt with within the workgroup, but there can be times where additional support from the architecture group is required.
What happens if architecture concerns can't be addressed within the work group?
This is when the Architecture Group Liaison and the Architecture Group can help.
How can the architecture group help?
The Architecture Group has members with lots of experience and subject matter expertise. Through collaboration, potential architecture principle concerns can be addressed with either Architecture Group members joining the work group or representatives from the work group joining an Architecture Group meeting. Together, we consider the options and decide on the best course of action.
So, in summary,
We are here for you.
and if we can't help you,
We'll know someone who can.